Hello, my name is Craig and welcome to my channel. This is what I call Betty Blackwood. It's a all Tasmanian Blackwood guitar. It's the first time I've used Blackwood as a top. I've made many guitars with back and sides Blackwood, but the first time I've used it as a top wood. Now it's a Grand Symphony size guitar, or GS. You might be able to, it's nothing special with the wood here. It was only a practice one to hopefully improve upon them in the future. That was the outset design. The sides have a little bit of figure. I don't know if you can see that, but it does have a little bit of figure, not much. Tailpiece. Goto 510 tuners. And my new signature for my guitars. It has a granadillo fretboard, gold frets. The neck is carbon reinforced. A few little power shell for the inlays. Brown fretboard on this one. And a little bit of maple and abalone for the rosette, and an Indian rosewood for the bridge. Now, one thing about this particular guitar is that, as I said, it's the first time I've used Blackwood as the top. It was originally, I think I measured it at about 2.6 millimeters thick. When I actually put the box together, I thought it was a little bit unreactive, so I took a little bit more off, probably down to about 2.4 millimeters around this part of the guitar, just to free it up a little bit more. And I'm glad I did that because it worked out well. Now, the best guitar that I've actually owned is a Taylor GS model, all Koa. I think it was a autumn limited edition in 2010 or 2011. And it was my favourite guitar for me. Not for everyone, but for me it was probably my favourite guitar. I still have it. I should have brought it along to compare to this one, but the idea is to try and build something like it. Now, with the Taylor guitar, the mids were great. I really liked the mids. The upper range was just a little bit lacking, but still quite good. But the bass on the Taylor was lacking quite a bit. That was a big drawback about that one. So I was going to try and use Tasmanian Blackwood, which was very similar to Koa in most respects, almost all its physical specifications, almost the same as Koa. Koa can be quite a bit prettier sometimes, but there are some very pretty versions of Blackwood as well. Now, I actually finished this guitar 6 months ago. I've been playing it ever since. It's become my favourite guitar. I didn't plan it that way, but it has. The deep end that was lacking in the all Koa one from Taylor has easily been made up here. The top on this one, originally 2.6 as I said, down to about 2.4. The top on the Taylor was about 3 millimeters all through. Now, it's just too thick to be a responsive or as responsive as this guitar, or to give you the lower end frequencies that this one can give you. So This is also louder than the Taylor one as well. It's about 50% louder. A little bit better highs. Mids are very similar, but the bass is much better on this guitar than the Taylor one that I have. So I'm really pleased with this one, and I'm going to make a number of models of all Blackwood ones now. I have 2 this year, probably another couple next year. But as I said, I'm very happy with the way this one's turned out. Let's have a little bit of a listen to it. Okay, you've had a listen to it. Unfortunately, of course, on YouTube you lose a lot of the dynamics, etc., that you can have, but I can say that playing this guitar is probably one of the best guitars I've ever played for the sound that I like. A lot of people come along and say, oh, what rubbish, but I really like this sound from this guitar. And I didn't expect it. So hopefully with the new guitars that I make, I'll do an OM, a GA, a GS, a Dreadnought, and possibly a Jumbo as well. And hopefully they'll all sound really nice as well. I'll have to see how they go. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.